tidy wee hut. Cool spot. Big country around here. Just gearing up to head out for a hunt from the hut. I've just noticed my boots are getting worse and worse. I already knew all that stitching was coming apart. It's a huge hole. That one's splitting down by the rand. But now this one, damn it, split right open there. I think I better go buy a new pair of boots after this trip. The amount of rock that can come down a valley in a place like this is just incredible. You just imagine hearing that sort of let go and slide. Crazy. It's big old gnarly country up in here. Stag and a hind way up there, which is behind, just over the ridge from where I spotted a hind a couple of hours ago, which is the whole reason I come up this direction. I meant to go up through the bush to get up to them, and the wind just wasn't right, so it wasn't worth going up there. For sure 90% chance the wind would have got there before me, so I've snuck around up this other gully just to have a look up in the basin and spotted a stag straight away. And he's got a hind. I think he saw movement from me and was staring at me for ages. I'm probably 800 metres or a kilometre away. We've just sort of gone out of view now, so I might see if I can just push up here a little bit. It's pretty steep, rocky terrain. I might just see if I can get up there a bit more. Bit of a better vantage point around the corner where they've just gone. What a spot. Well, he's got at least 4 hinds up there with him. This is definitely a better spot for looking than down there. He's just gone out of sight. He was looking down here for a bit, so I wonder if he caught a reflection from the camera or something, or saw me. I don't think he's a great stag. He's not bad. He's far better than any red I've ever shot. That's for sure, but doesn't look epic. Look like he had 2 on the tops, so I'm not sure that I'd go up there to chase him. But I might just try get into an even better vantage point and see if I can have a better look at him. But yeah, I don't think, it's probably not quite what I'm after, but cool to see, very cool to see. Well, I ended up ranging up there with the rangefinder, and he was only about 460 metres away. I thought he was double that, so deceiving. But anyway, he's gone now. But I do have a couple of options for the morning to get up there and have a better look, and definitely don't think he's a 12 or anything, but if he's got bays and trays he should be at least a 10, so we'll see. Either way, he looked nice. It'd be cool if I can get up there and even if I don't shoot him, just get some footage from closer up in the morning, hopefully. Anyway, it's probably another hour of Glaston Light and then head back to the hut, I think, if I don't see anything else. Bloody cold this morning with that wind. Wind's picked up quite a bit today, and I don't know if you can see behind me, but the clouds are coming in quite a bit heavier. We are due for a little bit of rain today, but it's meant to be quite light. It started drizzling already. Bloody chilly. Pretty damn spectacular. There's a lung and leg burner, this one. But now that I've gained some altitude, I can hear a stag roaring up above me, so that's a good start. Hopefully he keeps going. It's 20 to 9 now, so wouldn't be too surprised if he shuts up. But hopefully I can gain a bit more altitude quickly and close the gap, get on them for a look. Made it up to the spot. I've had a good look around and they're not here anywhere that I can see. So I'll hang around for a while, keep an eye out. Hopefully that rain stays away. I think that rain's about to come in. It's definitely getting chillier. That wind is cold. I let out a roar 5 minutes ago, but no response. I think I might sit here for another 15 minutes or so and then head back to the hut, have some lunch, and then it could very well be just a hut afternoon because I don't feel like climbing hills again today. And this is the 10th day in a row in the hills, so I might just have a bit of a lazy afternoon unless I see something soon. wind's really picking up. It's howling through here now. Made it back to the hut just as it started to rain, but it's already stopped, sort of. It's just drizzling. So I'm going to make a cuppa and probably some noodles. Not sure if it was on accident or on purpose, but the guys who left this morning left their, where is it? Back steaks, their back straps in the meat safe from the big old stag. So might as well have some with my noodles, and I guess we'll have to carry that out. Yum. Still got last night's curried sausage juices in the pan, so that'd be bloody brilliant to cook the steak up in, add a bit of flavour. Chewy, but it's got some good flavour. Definitely chewy. And definitely tastes like stag. Oh, go well with the noodles. Back in this game. Now, got up early this morning to get up the hill over the other side of the river, but it's actually still raining and still got a decent wind around, but probably not going to leave the hut until it stops raining. I don't really know what it's doing for the day, and it's been getting worse the last half an hour that we've been up. So really not that enthusiastic about getting out into it. Yuck. Just getting heavier again now. Mid-morning, finally time to do it. Not super excited or motivated about it though, to be honest. Hopefully the weather still clears a little bit more. It'll be a bit nicer up above the bush line.
Yeah.
Chad's gone across the river I'm heading along the south branch for a bit of a look. I'll probably head up one of the spurs there to the tops and have a glass into some of the nicer open country. And saying that, there's some very nice open stuff further up the valley on the other side of the river, so maybe I'll just find a glassing spot for that even. We'll see. Go a bit further and figure out a plan. Shot that chamois, but not real confident of the shot. I actually took 2 shots and the second shot sounded like a real good hit, but I don't know. I have to go have a look in the bush. It was just going into the bush. It knew something was up, so maybe I shouldn't have taken the shot, but we'll go see. Poor bugger. I just found it was still alive, hobbling around up here. And thankfully I found it and finished it off. So yeah, obviously it wasn't a great first shot, but yeah, I know how tough these animals are. They're so incredibly tough, it's ridiculous. So 3 shots, not very proud of that, but at least it's on the ground, that's the main thing. Breaks my bloody heart injuring animals. I'd certainly hate it, but sometimes it just happens that way. Got a chamois on the ground anyway, so go down, check it out. It's not a trophy chamois, but I don't see many chamois. And I thought, bugger it, it's down in the riverbed here, nothing up high. The stags, they're probably aren't even going to hear the shots, so that might be a bit optimistic. And a bit of tasty meat and a nice wee rug. I've got a winter chamois rug. I thought I wouldn't mind having more of a summer one as well to go with it. This looks like it'll do the trick and probably be a nice little one for the caravan. So we'll go have a look. Sorry, mate. She's so pretty. Yes. These are the prettiest little animals. Just got one horn. Honestly, I don't think I will shoot too many of these in my life, because I'd certainly rather just watch them, photograph them, get some footage. I feel a bit bad killing, and they're such neat, great looking, just really pretty animals. I don't even know if it's a nanny or a buck. Yeah, it's a buck. It's the little one-horned buck. It'll make some good chewing and a good rug. I'll probably sort this out and then leave it all down here. Head up the top still for a hunt. It's in good nick. There's a good wee layer of fat up around his neck and front shoulders. Definitely in good condition. Be good chewing. Look at all that fat around his kidneys. He's got that all through his gut. So much fat. Such good condition animal. I'll put a lot of that fat into some mince. It'll be beautiful. Got all the meat there. Took as much as I possibly could. All of the undamaged meat. Like belly flap, the meat and fat over the rib cage, the brisket, neck meat, shanks, as much as possible. And got the head, and got the skin cooling down on the rock there. I'll probably have a bit of a feed down here, but I'm going to move the carcass up a bit, get it up away from the river a bit further, and wash my hands, have something to eat, and then probably try head up the hills there behind me. It's lunchtime now, 12:30, so I am running out of daytime, but should still get a couple of hours looking around up there if I get my butt into gear. I'm pushing up the ridge to get a look up on the tops, and it was horrible to get up at the start, but it is beautiful now. Nice open beech forest ridge. If it stays like this, it'll be easy going, but I'm not counting on that. But there's also so many points up here I can glass out to lots of open area, so I'm loving that. I'm not even rushing up too much or working up too much of a sweat, because I'm stopping every now and then and having a glass. Fantastic country. It's huge up in this valley, so we look forward to getting a bit higher and having an even better look. Still really nice going, but steep. Sun's out, scorching hot. A little bit further to go, and then I've got another glassing point. Have another rest, dry out. There was an animal moving about just down here before. I was glassing out to those clearings and just started hearing movement down below me, maybe 30 metres away. It must have been an animal just over there, and it got my wind and started buggering off. How incredible is it up here? The views are stunning. Man, I've just broken out of the bush edge, and that last like 50 metres, 100 metres was just deer city. I didn't bump into any, because my wind's been blowing up, but I could smell them, and it was just like a little main highway through there, so they'd been there and I'd say got a whiff of me earlier and taken off. Well, they certainly hang out right there just inside the bush edge. Man, pretty neat glassing spot. I'm going to have to push a bit higher if I want to see much country though. I actually had a better glassing spot down below. There was a really sketchy bit to come up to get to this last section, and I tried 3 or maybe even 4 spots before I finally got up, and I was about to pull the pin because it just wasn't really worth it, but I did find a patch that I was comfortable enough going up and be comfortable enough going down. I've tried to mark it on the ridge where I have to cut off with just by kicking up the dirt, and took a photo on my phone. So I really don't want to go back there in the dark, so I won't stay up here too late. I want to get back through that bit in the light, and the rest I can do in the dark. I don't care about that, but that one bit was not good, so yeah, I'll definitely be out of here before dark. But hopefully I'll see a big stag or 2 up here. That's where Chad is today. Somewhere over there. I was pushing my way back down through the scrub, and thankfully this kind of caught on, my camera pouch caught on a bush a bit. I was like, oh, that feels a bit light. And I had left the camera sitting right here, got up and walked away. What a bloody idiot. Got it back. This is the bit I didn't like on the way up. The camera will never do it justice. Never does, but it's just not very nice. So I started off two different ways, one around the corner, one up here somewhere I think, and then ended up going over to that spur and up. But I almost followed that spur down just then. I thought I was back on the right one, but I wasn't, so to make my way across to this one. Oh, tom tit. They're so neat. Yeah, so now I've just got to get under this rock wall here, back onto my spur, and then it's pretty smooth sailing from there. Nice, should be all good now. Just pop over to there. That's my main spur, and then head back down. Go pick up my chamois. About 400 or 500 meters altitude back down to the river. That's actually where I tried to go the first time. So I scrambled across that face, and then over by the rocky bit there I tried to climb up around the rocks, but they're a bit loose and it just was not fun, and I was not feeling good about it. So then I tried straight up here through the young beach and under that rock wall, and again just didn't have enough good stuff to hold on to and good enough footing, so I made my way over to that spur over there and got up. So yeah, which is good. I'm glad I got over to that one and tried, because I was very close to giving up and just wasn't feeling like risking it too much today. You've got to put in a bit of a risk assessment on these things when you're in the hills, because you're on your own, and even if you're not, you can't go being too silly. And the footing's just terrible over there. Like, probably doesn't look bad, but just nowhere to grip your feet. There's so many beech leaves on the ground, which is slippery. You just can't get good footholds, and then there's just nothing over there to hold on to either. So anyway, done and dusted, back down through that. It's not dark, so out of here. Fresh chamois backstrap from the pan. Chad mentioned on this trip that he'd never tasted chamois, so I'll bowl one over for you while I'm out, mate, don't worry. I'll get one in the creek.
No comment.
Verdict. Sounds chewy.
Spoon probably tastes better.
Really, is it that bad? It's not even rut or anything. I thought he would have been bloody good chewing. No good, eh? Does that come in half? No.
Hasn't even been hanging for a day yet.
It's not as bad as you made out, but I mean, it's not great. It's chewy. Bag up time. Gonna pack the bags and hunt a new valley on the way out. Check out some new ground, see if there's some stags right in there on the way back to the cruiser. Thankfully, Chad reminded me I've got my walking pole. To run back to get it. We've just spotted a couple of deer up on the hill, so we're going to sit down, have a glass, see if there's a stag with them. Looks like a hind and fawn, so see if there's a stag lurking around up there. Might change plans for the day. No stag with the hinds. We're carrying on. Crossing number 1, Crocs in off-road mode. I left my walking pole somewhere. I can't remember which of the last 2 or 3 spots I left it at. What an idiot.
Fucking hopeless, aren't you?
Chad got it. Didn't tell me. I left it on the other side of the river. Classic.
Useless.
Worst bit is I didn't even know where I'd left it. Didn't know which point I'd bloody come without it.
Second time this morning.
God damn. Yeah, apparently I don't want this thing because I've already left it behind twice. Second and final crossing. Got my walking pole. I can hear branches. He's coming in.
Looking, but he ain't. Oh,
What a bloody spot. Bit of a grueling couple of hours to get up here, but we're up here and it's beautiful. You can see 4 deer over the other side with 1 stag. Oh. We just walked right into a stag. So, heard him running off out to our right, and he was just on the bench we were walking on, like 20, 30 metres away.
Broadside, that would be so easy.
Yeah.
I was just saying.
Did you see him or hear him burst?
I saw him.
Was he just standing there? Or
Stand broadside looking
Oh,
at us. It's because I was roaring back there. He would
Yeah,
come up.
yeah. It's funny because I actually thought I heard a little like moan just as we come over that brow, and I was going to stop and ask if you heard it, and I was like, oh no. Here's a shit if it would have been handy.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. Made it back to our big bags for the last little journey back to the cruiser. Didn't shoot anything, but we did see 5 animals, 1 in the bush, 4 out in the tussock, so not too bad for a midday mission. Looking forward to being back in the cruiser, some aircon, a bottle of water, sitting down. How you feeling?
Awesome.
Locked and loaded. Let's get the hell out of here. You taking a bit of forest with you?
Am I?
Yeah. Bloody branch. And we made it. Yeah. Boy. Real good haul of mints. Those minces are absolute weapons. Good shit.